Hi, this is Dean Graziosi. Welcome to this week's blog. If you're new to this site, I have to congratulate you and say welcome. You'll find more wisdom, direction, capabilities, loving, caring people willing to share at this site than any other place on the internet. I would bet to say there's more free wisdom and information on how to make money in real estate on this site than most paid sites anywhere on the planet. And it's because we have a great family, we have a great community of people helping people, and I hope to inspire, motivate, and give wisdom every single week through these videos. Hey, a quick update. Last couple of weeks we've been talking about Joplin. We raised over $28,000. Most of it's my money, but it's okay. I did it with your help, and I feel good about it. We kind of narrowed it down. We'll give you an update. I think it's either going to go to Red Cross or a couple families we're considering, but in the next week or 10 days I'm going to pop on a plane, or maybe one of my staff members is going to jump on a plane and go hand deliver that check and see if we can help those great people out. Thanks again for all the well wishes, all the great hopes, clicking away, clicking the like button. In fact, you could do that every single week. If you like this video, click the like button on Facebook. Be appreciated. Spread the word. Okay, I was thinking of a topic today, and it was funny because I was on a plane 2 days ago and I was sitting next to a psychologist, and he recognized me and he had purchased a couple of my books, and great guy, and he compared a story that I said about, I asked him, I said, when people come to you with problems or issues, what he's been doing this for 32 years and he had a big practice and all that stuff. But what I said is, has fundamental issues changed over time? Because you think of, the world's changed. We're busier, and social communities and pagers and cell phones and text messages and fax machines and all the stuff, right? And he said, the core, and I didn't think so, the core hasn't changed. It's only 3 or 4 things that hold people back or cause anxiety or cause issues in their life. But he said he thought, and it's funny because we talk about this every week. It was funny to get his perspective and mine, right? He said what he thought one of the biggest things was causing people, holding people back, or going to see him or his staff, is that people's realities are skewed. What they think reality is really just what they tell themselves. And it's funny because you guys have probably heard me tell stories about reality is nothing more than we think it is. But he told the story I thought was good. He said, if you walked into a grocery store to get an iced tea, it's a hot summer day, you walk in, you go to pay, all of a sudden a guy turns around and puts a gun in you. He goes, what happens? You shake, you're fearful. Somebody's got a gun at you in a store. Maybe they're going to shoot you for your money, right? You're nervous. He said, but what if someone came from the deepest woods of Brazil or South America? They have never been out of their country. The only thing they know is what they know. No guns were ever around. And you put them in the store and someone turns around and puts a gun towards them. They don't even care. They don't even know because they don't know what that reality of that gun is. Now, here's the thing. What's the reality there? The reality is what we tell ourselves. Now, that's an extreme perspective, or that's an extreme look at that, but think about it. The story I always told was, if 2 people get in a car accident and it's nobody's fault, one person could get out and start screaming and yelling, my insurance is going to go up, my wife's going to be nuts, my car's a mess, my life is over, I can't believe it, my work stinks, now my car's wrecked. Or the other person could get out and just say, you know what, I'm glad nobody's hurt. It's what insurance is for, and at the end of the day, it was an accident, right? What is the reality? Well, the situation was the car accident. The reality is the perspective each of them put on it, the energy each person put on it. So I want to ask you this week to do a reality check on yourself. What are you telling yourself? Are you saying that real estate is a hobby, or maybe real estate will work for me, or maybe I'm not smart enough, or maybe it's for other people, or maybe these techniques really don't work? I'm just here hoping. If that's what you tell yourself, that's the reality you create. Also, if you have a lot of negative people in your life and you give them the story when they say to you, you're nuts about thinking about real estate when you have no money and you're at bad credit, or the real estate market's in the toilet and they think you're nuts. If you start making a story up for them saying, oh, no, this guy Dean looks like a decent guy. There's a lot of success stories on this site, but, I'll give it a try. If you tell enough people that, I'm sorry to say, that becomes your reality. So what I'm going to ask you to do this week is focus on what's coming out of your mouth and what's going on in here about the reality of your finances, about the reality of making money with real estate, about the reality of everything, because what we perceive becomes our truth. Now, I'm not trying to get all new age on you. My dad would probably say I've been living on the West Coast too long. But when you realize this to be true, it is one of the keys to success. Now, let me circle back. I'm on a plane with a psychologist or psychiatrist, I'm not sure, 30-something year veteran, big company, lots of people doing it for him. And when he told me the number one reason people come in there that are having issues or having trouble is they've created their own reality of how they see certain things, and it causes them stress, depression, anxiety. Well, if that's true, out of 32 years, that's the most one. Wouldn't you say that could be one of the biggest things holding you back from making money? Could it be that the reality that you're placing on this, that you're saying, I absolutely don't have time? Is that true, or is that the reality you're saying? Could you take an extra, lunch hour, 3 lunch hours a week and do it? Could you get up an hour earlier in the morning? Could you do like Greg Murphy, wake up at 2 o'clock, do like one of my young students who used to do everything on his lunch break? I don't know. What is your reality? So again, question everything. Is it the situation that you're creating a false reality and you could switch it? Because if you can and it benefits you, then your new reality is a limitless future and all kinds of wealth, prosperity, and a lifestyle that you know you deserve. So that's my lesson for today. That's stuck in my head. I'll keep you updated on Joplin and some other great stuff coming soon. I'll talk to you.